taking a walk down at the Jacksonville lakefront, and there's this workout thing here. This is interesting. Push-ups, pull-ups, a little bit of everything, but very pretty down here. Nice walking path. Just with the bull, you get the horns. So I just have to walk down here. This is actually really nice. Look at this. I'll do some sit-ups. Sweet. You got 6 cyclists today, 530, whatever, 5,000 for the year. And only 54 people walk past this today on a Sunday. It's not really that used, if you ask me. This was Chicago. Oh my God, I gotta walk over this thing. Okay, I'm gonna get some steps in here. What a wonderful place to take pictures and video. I like that bridge. It has to be still used. I guess they leave it up until the train comes. But, I'd so ride my bike on this. Oh look, locks of love. Just like in Paris. How many of these relationships are still together? This is a nice one. I love something. Ricky and Jordan. Carla and Stacy always. Wow, there's a lot up here. You can profess your undying love, or just throw up a kryptonite look. It's kind of weird. That's cool. And there's your bridge. I took a picture of this guy here, so that it like represents the bridge. Love and bridge. Some cool stuff to take pictures of. Some more. These going away. That's an interesting style. And of course, there's the old Times Union building. Not that I knew this, but looks like they're tearing it down. Kind of cool. Nice font. Top there. Here's the fonts. Times Union font. It looks like a Roman, Times New Roman. Actually, it does. I could take a picture of that, put it into Adobe. See what comes up. As a matter of fact, I'm going to use that font in the opening. Well, I'm going to use it all over this video. Whatever font that is, I'm going to take a picture, throw it into Adobe, that Times Union font, and you'll see it along the bottom here, or the closest thing to it. Yeah, add a little creativity to the video, the little things you don't see or know about, but I'm letting you in on a secret. I guess Haskell has its own dock. Just the seagulls are using it. It's pretty nice down there. This is kind of cool. Little architecture. I'm walking down to the Children's Museum. Not the Children's Museum, the Cummer Museum of Fine Arts. That's what they say. Doesn't open. It's a 1.6 mile walk from the hotel, the Hyatt. It's a lovely little bike path, walk path. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. And I decided, well, I'm going to make a video. What do you think of the Haskell building? Pretty cool. It's got an interesting design. It's always nice when people, companies, spend money on good design. And that's what, makes people happy. And they don't know it. It's just there. They don't know why they're happy, but it has to do with design, form, and function. Just like this walking path. But there's not that many people down here on Sunday. It's a shame. It's like these towns get in the ruts where nobody walks, they all drive everywhere. Maybe they think it's too cold today. It's like 40 something, which is nice. And a lovely fall day. What is this? That's interesting. Everything's interesting. How cool is that? That's a YMCA right on the beach, right on the water, excuse me. And an awesome park for your kids. It's so big down here with my kid. But, wow, look at that, YMCA. I could technically go in there, but I don't have my membership and, well, I'm doing something else. But if I would have known, I probably would have gone there this morning. YMCA, how crazy is that? Beautiful design, beautiful building. I took a picture of this earlier, this guy. There's nets all around so his dog doesn't fall off the boat. It's just living the dream in his sailboat, cruising up St. John's River. Here's why I came here, to go to the Cummer Museum. So I walked around, they have some really nice stuff here. I'll explain that in a minute. But according to this is Cumber. This is what her house used to look like. She died in 1950 something, 1943. And then in 1958, they took that picture. And then by 1961, this museum was built. And this is what her house looked like then. They took it apart, I would imagine, and they put it in here. And she paid very attention to detail. And it is a really wonderful place. You live in Jacksonville, but she is the one that started it all. I assume this is her husband over here. I don't know what this other stuff is, but boy, this is pretty. You can imagine the fireplace and, you know, just a wonderful little thing here. This is like somebody, Ralph Fasanella. This is his, I guess, his mind in the 60s. You know, he's got a little bit of the protest. And then along the bottom here, he has all the events. Lee Harvey Oswald, Kennedy assassination. He says there's 18 witnesses, whatever that means. Kent State, which was big. Martin Luther King. I guess they executed the Rosenbergs, the nuclear. Kennedy, Malcolm X. So it's got all this stuff in it. Something about Columbus right there, Ohio. I would imagine that's definitely Kennedy's. I forget the name, what they call those things when they have the horse. They end the war now. So this is like his brain on 60s news. So that's pretty cool. This is all American stuff in here. I don't know what half this stuff is, but it's American art. American. So, freedom. Oh, look at this. Noah's Ark. That's funny. I think I used to have these kind of animals when I was a kid. These are probably hand carved. 2 of every animal getting on Noah's Ark. And there's the rainbow. God's sign to everyone that he wouldn't flood the earth again. And then it was co-opted by the alphabet people. But that's the original rainbow insignia that everybody should know. There's a lot of cool things in here. There's Damien Hirst. This is called the butterfly. He used real butterflies in this. How cool is that? It's pretty big. But then this caught my eye over here, which is it's a Gilbert George, charcoal on paper. Look how big this thing is. This is like a charcoal drawing. It's huge. And check out this font. So we're talking about fonts. I should use that font. See what Adobe brings up for that. But how cool is this? I'd like to know more about this. I guess I have to look it up. Oh, this is interesting. This looks like Tuskegee guy. Well, no, because it's the Army. The old radios. Radios and sound. Oh, the radios are actually making noise. Oh, that's Billie Holiday. I have this Pago Pago's. Oh, this is American Samoa. All right, so I was right. It is Billie Holiday, and it's called "I Cover the Waterfront." And its picture is from American Samoa. It was a repair station to 1951. This guy's just hanging out. This is pretty awesome. So, I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna get out of here. No, look at this. What is this? Hugh Smith. And here's, of course, a nice black and white picture. Israeli photograph. Israeli tourist. Oh, she's got a tattoo on her. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so I relate to this photograph. Self-portrait. Cool. So, heading out. I gotta find a place to eat. And then, of course, the Chairman Mao. This is Warhol. Actually, they had the big one up at the Chicago Museum. I saw that. That was cool. That was like, I think during the pandemic, or it was right before the pandemic hit. They had that. So yeah, I got through here in about an hour or so. And what a joyful little experience here. So they have 3 different types of gardens here. One of them, Olmsted's did. If you know that name, they did Chicago, and I think they did the World's Fair or something. I haven't Googled it. This is pretty nice out here. I'd imagine they have weddings here, maybe. Or at least a fountain that works in the summertime. Conservation treatment. But this is cool. Pretty garden. Aha! This is the Olmsted Garden. It's one of 3. Oh, there's that Spanish moss again. It's a really lovely place. Let's take a look a little closer. Now I'll have to look this up so I know what I'm talking about for my own edification. I'll sit over there. I'll enjoy the garden on this beautiful day. I can imagine what this would be like once these are all grown in the spring. I'll sit right there. And look out. Now, how lovely is this tree in Jacksonville, Florida? You know, I've been admiring this Spanish moss. And look, I get a piece of it. I can pick it up with my hands. How cool is that? So I can actually say I touched Spanish moss. throw it in my suitcase. I don't think I can do that, but that's what the Spanish moss looks like up close. You could probably hang that in your house. I wonder how long that would last. You know? Cool beans. So let me just put that back. And this is the Olmsted Garden. So pretty cool.